5 short years ago, or long for many of us, when Penny Kelly and I first opened the school and had this mission and vision, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think it would be the amazing place that it is today. And the only reason it's so amazing is because of what goes on every day inside of the 4 walls. The teachers, you all, are what makes it amazing. The support staff, the office staff, the custodial staff. You guys love our kids. You always choose to put kids first. And I'm so, so thankful. I'm so proud of everyone and the dedication and hard work. I am eternally grateful for everything everybody does every single day.
2 years ago, you took a chance on a secondary guy with little to no experience at the K level. Here we are 2 years later, and I was placed at a crossroads with a heavy decision to make. Make things easier for myself and move on to a position where I wouldn't have to split between 2 schools, or stick with the STEM and another new school and a staff to learn. I try to make it sound like a hard decision, but in reality, it was all of you that made it easy to choose. I decided to stay at STEM because of what you do for all of our students day in and day out. You are the reason our students are growing academically, happy, and truly loved. I'm very lucky to be a part of your community and family here at STEM, and I owe it all to all of you. Thank you.
Poetry.
Poetry. What's your favorite thing to do at school other than poetry?
Readings.
You know, Emmy was in her very first kindergarten class many years ago, and back then Miss Crump was a really good teacher, and now she is a great teacher. And I appreciate most that she never gives up on the kids, and she just keeps working with Rondo, and he's grown so much.
My favorite thing about Miss Bradford is that she's nice. My favorite thing at school is to do recess.
We love Miss Bradford so much. She has done so much for Griffin. I was nervous starting the school year with my youngest child, and she really brought out every gifted element within him. He's just doing wonderfully, and I attribute that to Miss Bradford because she is a master teacher. She knows exactly what she's doing.
I'm having a great year.
High five, Miss Bradford. Oh, with me, you could do it to me an opportunity, Miss Bradford.
I really like how she teaches school and writing and reading. I like to write and...
You like writing workshop? Is that one of your favorite things? Oh gosh, there's a lot. She's got such a great patience with the kids. Much more than I could ever have, I think. She's done such a wonderful job teaching Lincoln and Anniston now. They both have loved her and done so well in both classes. And I really appreciate the opportunity she's given me to come in and spend time with the kids in the class and to help out every week. I absolutely love it.
I just want to say thank you to Ms. Conniff for being an amazing teacher and being so loving and kind with all of the kids. Being in there, just volunteering, I could just see how passionate she is about what she does and how natural it is for her to be a teacher and how much she inspires all of the kids. And she even inspires me. I'm not even her student. So thank you, Ms. Conniff. You are amazing.
I love you, Miss Conniff. Well, she just does a lot of fun things. She's usually fun, and she's really charismatic.
She's charismatic. Good word. Well, I'm not a poet, and I didn't have anything clever to say, so I had to go to the internet. And I found a quote from Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist. He said, The curriculum is so much necessary raw material, but warmth is the vital element for the growing plant and for the soul of the child. Thank you so much for your warmth. That's my favorite thing about you.
One day you let us make pancakes, and the other day you let us make, and then also you let us make bacon, and you give us all the special stuff. Second grade is really fun. Second grade is the best.
Miss Rooney, we want to tell you how much we appreciate you, and it's been great having you as a teacher. I think he's grown a lot. Hopefully we'll see you around in the next couple of years too. We'll be around to see you and stop in and say hi. Really appreciate all that you do for the kids. Thank you.
I Miss Smith, we wrote this for you. Miss Smith.
1, 2, ready, go.
Miss Smith, so cool.
You play the drums. You are a rock star, rock star. You are a rock star, can't hear you. You are so nice and so fun. Thank you, I can't hear you. For being awesome. Smith, you are so cool. Bum. You play the drums. You're a rock star, rock star. You're a rock star, rock star. You are so nice and fun. Thank you for being awesome. Ready, go crazy. One more time. And say thank you. Ready?
Thank you.
Thank you.
One of my favorite things about Miss Olson is she is kind and funny, but when she needs to, she's good and she's strict enough to keep the kids calm. She's not mean, but she keeps the kids at a good temper, so they're not running around the classroom, but they're working. And she keeps us at a quiet rate so we can get our work done.
I like Miss Olson because she is always prepared. She is always thinking ahead to the next thing that she needs to do. She's 2 or 3 steps ahead, and it's great to be able to walk into her classroom and see her. She is on every minute of every day, and it's because of that preparation that she does to get ready for the kids.
But I think she tries to get some time with her family while working for us so we can have a good day the next day.
Mrs. Cleaver, for Teacher Appreciation Day, I have this very special treat, a letter from the heart. I appreciate you because you always treat all the class problems. You are kind, loving, and love Emery. I would think someday you would call my name Emery because my name sounds just like it. You have been a great teacher this year. Thank you for teaching me to learn lattice. I love lattice, but I love you more than just a way to figure out a math problem. I love you, and you have inspired me for what I want to do when I grow up.
Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. It takes a big heart to shape the little mind. And what is a teacher? Words cannot describe or come close to all the things a teacher does for the little village of children in a classroom. You are a level-headed teacher who pulls off the impossible with such grace. You have molded the minds of our precious children with a wealth of knowledge. You're a teacher of all trades. Thank you for being you and inspiring my child and all the little children in your village to reach for the stars.
That she gives us extra recess and that she bought $200 worth of new stuff like bean bags and carpets and carpet squares.
Well, I think one of the first things that struck me about Miss Aaliyah was her calmness. She earns the respect of her students. She has a very authoritative way about her without being pushy or demanding, and I do believe the children are doing an excellent job in her classroom. I certainly know that when I come in to work with her or with some of the other students in the classroom, that she always has a handle on what's going on. And although she's human and things can perturb her, she doesn't let the students know. She just keeps a very calm, very level-headed presence. And I really appreciate that a lot.
What I like about Miss Bazile is she doesn't yell. She's very nice. Thanks for being my teacher.
She's been a great support for Caden this year, and we really appreciate all she's done for him.
Miss Muller, thank you for helping me with my PBL presentation, because when I was scared, you offered to make a video for me so I didn't have to worry about talking. And I really liked that, and I felt like, this is awesome. You're the best person ever.
So I'd like to thank her for taking the time out to help the kids, to help build their confidence, to make videos, send words of encouragement and little notes to them, and so that they can face their challenges and be successful. Thank you.
Ms. Shankweiler, make sure you know what you're doing, and she makes sure you're always okay and how you're feeling with it.
I think Ms. Shankweiler does a great job of balancing learning and making learning fun, but yet keeping actual control and just keeping the kids in order and making sure that everything is run kind of smoothly.
It's hard on me to decide, honestly, what to do, because he's done so many amazing things this year. So we did Discovery Tech Book with him. Now we're doing the Human Body Unit, which he's making fun. And we've done the colonization. Yeah, he's a great teacher.
Are you looking forward to doing a trip with him?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, a lot, yeah. I just want to say thank you, Mr. Helfrich. Every day when I pick Taylor up from school, he gets in the car and tells me he had a great day, and then proceeds to tell me a story about you. So, thank you very much.
I really liked PE. I liked how we had to spend we got a whole week with him.
With who?
Mr. Gonsi. And we did a lot of fun games. Like, I knew some of them. He likes to mess with me. And, yeah, he's cool. He's one of the greatest PE teachers I've had.
Miss Geerdes, you have been a great inspiration to me. You have taught me so many things, and earlier you have taught me how to type, and I have been like a really great typer. I don't know how fast I can do it, but I can do it pretty well, and I thank you for that. I also thank you for being a really great friend. You have been there for me a lot of times, and I really appreciate it. So I appreciate all you've done, and I thank you for being here, and I thank you for being with me in my life. Thank you.
I like Miss David because she works really well with her students, and she's a really good teacher, and she can make us laugh, and she lightens up the room when she walks in, and yeah.
Ms. Marchand is a great teacher because I've always enjoyed science, and I've always enjoyed science classes, but particularly with her because she tries to really bring life and enjoyment into the classroom, and she has a lot of great ideas, and she's very I don't know how to describe this, but you can talk to her about things and you can ask her questions, and she's incredibly nice, and she is very knowledgeable about science. It's really, I believe, helped me this year with science to have her as a teacher.
My favorite teacher is Miss Horst because she's really funny and she includes a lot of interesting work into our work. That doesn't really work. Dang it. Just realized that. Okay. And she makes everything good, and when you have a bad day, she makes it happy.
I like Miss Gilbertson because she helps us out, and by basically if we don't get something, she'll help us with it, and if she's nice, but if students are out of line, she will keep them in line, which is a really good thing because it's not a very good learning experience if everyone's messing around.
So my favorite part about Miss Kohlenbrander is she makes learning math fun. She incorporates jokes and she makes lessons easy. So, great teacher.
Mr. Brenner, and because he's fun and he lets us have his social time and talk, but he also makes learning interesting. Talkative, fun, and tall. Grades our papers. Well, I mean, and watch sports. I know he was doing something with March Madness.
I like Miss Brabham because she's nice and funny. She lets us have fun, and also with all the projects we've done in the past year, she's personally made me more interested in science.
Miss Dymack's my favorite teacher because she's really nice, and she gives us treats, and she says that since she doesn't have any children, she gets to spoil us. She gets to spoil someone for once. She talks a lot, but she has a really fun voice, and she's fun to listen to. She giggles, and she lets us have free time. And she does a lot of hands-on learning, and she doesn't just talk about stuff that's only school, you have to do this without this and this and this. She says, yeah, you can get your computer out to look this up, or if you need to, you can use your phone at home for this.
I had an opportunity to do my practicum for education class with Amber Schluter in the art room at STEM, and I learned so much from her about I loved her art critiques that she did with the kids. I loved the public art displays that she talked about with the kids. I thought that she just did a great job of inspiring them and making them want to be artists. And as a teacher, I think she's awesome.
My favorite thing about being in art class with Ms. Schluter is that we're so open. We're able to choose what we really like to do in art, and we're able to pursue that and do a project with that. And that's what I really liked about it.
Well, Miss Snuffsinger, I don't know, you can't really describe Miss Snuffsinger. She's so many different good things. She is, I would really describe her as a mom to everybody, because she cares about everybody that she meets, and she makes you feel like you're not the only one that's going through a problem, and just makes you feel loved and cared for. And I mean, she makes you feel like you're trustworthy, and she's a trustworthy person, because I mean, she gives you her phone number at the beginning of the year, and I don't know, it's just kind of just feels like the right person to just kind of share things with and talk to things about. I'm gonna miss Miss Knopfsinger a lot, but I know I'm gonna see her again because when you meet a teacher like that, you're gonna see her again, and Luke's still here, so I'm gonna bother you a little longer, just a little bit.